when the world missed D&D the most, one individual with magnificent players abundant returned to the likes of Twitch.tv, YouTube, Twitter, and more, the social media verse, to all witness the dumbassery that would occur today. That's right, everybody. It's the return of Soulbound. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream today. My name is SenseiSuplex, and today, we have the grand return of Soulbound, D&D, Project Aurora, and more, as today we have the beginning of Boss Fight Week. As we're going to be getting started with a heavy hitter, and a heavy hitter indeed it is, as we're going to be having a 9-person raid boss coming at each and every single one of you, as the likes of the Ascent and 7 Souls will be teaming up, tag team style, and taking on the first raid boss in the Stormbird, the Storm Titan, the mechanical beast of Vodin. So, that being said, I hope you guys are ready for a crazy wackadoodle session, because it's going to be absolutely wild. But I will say one thing: for those of you guys who don't know, who aren't a part of the Discord, or who aren't Soulbound players, today we're doing the intro to the raid boss tomorrow. This is going to be a 2-session event when it comes to raid, or this raid boss between these 2 campaigns. So today will be the intro, where the players are going to be saying their goodbyes. They're going to be doing their badass speeches. They're going to be marching down to the arena itself to stare the Stormbird in its face and tell them how they're going to kick its ass. So hope you guys are ready for all the potential terribleness that's going to happen on the way to that point. Also, besides that, hey guys, get this. Guess what? I didn't even put this in the title, but we have a D&D giveaway today. That's right, everybody. We are basically going to be doing a D&D giveaway with our good friends Mithril Armory, as we're going to be doing a sort of dice giveaway once more. Today is going to be the dice giveaway, and tomorrow is going to be the likes of the merch, or D&D themed merch giveaway. So make sure you guys tune in towards that. Do we want to run the sponsor? We'll run the ad. We'll run the ad for that towards the end of this session. So make sure to tune into that, and don't miss it. The giveaway will be over on Twitch, but you guys are probably gonna want to stay over on YouTube more so we can get help get me partnered on YouTube, so we can, help us out for the future, right? So, that said, that's all the announcements I got. Let's go say hi to the meat sacks. I mean, players. Yeah, they didn't hear that, right? Oh God. Okay. All right, let's go over here. Let's go over here. Let's go over here. Let's clear this, please, if we can. It doesn't make any sense to them, so that's fine. And we're gonna do this, and we're gonna do that, and we're gonna do this. Okay, let's unmute.
Being worn or carried
Hello?
also takes the damage if it's in the spells area.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, minion. No, I'm
What?
kidding.
Why are you rolling? I'm scared.
Because
Always.
your
We're
death
about to
that's
die,
going to be occurring. It's definitely not to clear up the chat. No, not at
We're all
all.
gonna
Oh God.
What a wonderful
is this
way.
this is the wrong overlay. What the fuck am I doing? There we go. That's the better overlay. I clicked over on the Ascent, not the raid boss one. So there we go. Now we got it all set up. But oh my gosh, I missed this. I missed this. How's it going, everybody? How's your day been so far?
Existing.
All right.
It's
All right.
going.
Yeah.
Not dead
Currently
yet.
is day.
I've never talked so fast in my life.
Oh man. Oh shoot, I got Myra and Ulf swapped. Hold on. Myra is Ulf and Ulf is Myra. Let me go switch that real quick. That would be a little awkward. Alright, there we go.
Myra, you got a new look. I
Alright.
thought you were a girl. I was wrong.
Nah, Myra's actually secretly just a badass Viking with the Eye of Jormungandr. That said,
Tears
hey.
off the cloak,
Oh,
gains like 20% muscle mass,
Oh man, if only.
flexes the ground shape.
Hey y'all, real quick. Well, first off, let me ask an actual serious question. First question is, hey, Is everybody in Foundry? Everybody good to go? I know Sammy's not, but everybody else is
It's
good to go?
loading for me.
Full loading? Gotcha. I will...
I am indeed existing.
Don't worry.
It's ready. I'm ready to be yelled at for losing the scythe.
Don't worry. I'm going to, I'm gonna load you into a different map soon, Pete, so don't worry about it. Not too much. Alright, everybody else good? Anybody else having issues real quick?
I'm okay.
I don't think so.
I mean, like, metaphysical issue, sure.
Shut the fuck up, patron.
My corporeal one is kind of fading, but
Alright, let's do this. So, everybody, it's time. It's been a while since I've been able to do this, but could you guys do one thing for me? Could you all gather around the table and let me tell you all a Voden fable? To gather around for the tale of these survivors. This be the likes of a fable of a looming corruption. For this, my friends, be the infamous tale of the Ascent, and the legendary tale of the Soulbound. Our tale would continue as we found our heroes at the peak of the mountain, united together amongst the Seven Souls, and with Ragnarok, the end of the world, standing on the horizon. It'd be up to these heroes, and these heroes alone, across all of the realm of Voden, to stand up and to unite to fight the darkness known as the corruption. However, with multiple threats being thrown their way, from astral giants to Cerberus to Chardalin berserkers, vampiric gnolls, one threat, one enemy, one titan would be too much for our heroes. Alone, that is. This metal monstrosity, known as the Stormbird, the Titan of Karanos, and the Bane of the Chainbreakers, this individual would be an enemy to that of the Seven Souls and the Ascent. United and almighty, these two forces would collide in a battle that would rock all of Voden. However, only one victor, only one force would walk out alive and well. Will it be our heroes, or will the Stormbird survive and continue their rampage and conquest for knowledge? Well, you better say your goodbyes and hope for the best, because we'll have to wait and see as their souls are shackled. And the time for battle is now in this Raid Boss Session 12, Part 1 of 2 of Soulbound, the Ascent. Let's hope your resolves are strong, champions. As if not, well, I hope you have new characters.
I do.
I can finally be an artificer. Hell yeah.
I still have my old one.
Oh man. All right.
Now.
Let's get into this. So I'm gonna switch you guys over to the new map. Wow. Done by Reverend Panda. So it's still a work in progress, but it's perfectly fine. It does the job that we need for today. Oh boy. Let me go send you guys on over, and also let me describe what you guys are seeing while I'm giving you guys this beautiful ambience. Give me 2 seconds. One moment. Boop. And we'll go with this classic one. We'll go with this. Yeah, sure. Keep it simple. Alright, while we're switching on over to the maps, here's what you all see. As you all are approaching further down into the Chainbreaker's home and base of operations, you look over and you get closer and closer towards this arena that Drakal leads you all towards. Now, as you get closer and closer towards it, you see as there are some definitely stranger sort of, not necessarily relics, but buildings and also other statues and altars sort of about and up ahead. Forward, you see as there is an entire massive statue to the Stormfather themselves in Karanos. the god of lightning and storms. But also, there seems to be a small sort of platform, circular in nature, with the symbol, the emblem of Karanos, with also a sort of brazier in the very central area in position. Looking about, there are still multiple sort of shackled and chained individuals, some of these shackles being broken, others still attached to skeletal corpses, former chain breakers who failed the storm trials. Regardless, you look over and around, and the place still looks, for the most part, destroyed, deteriorated, and abandoned. But it doesn't seem to really matter whether there are still people around in this area. There is one person that you seek to save, an individual who is preventing that from occurring. You march towards the Stormbirds Arena, made by the Chainbreakers themselves, and as you do, you may all move your characters, and you may all talk as you wish as you approach towards the central platform of this sort of strange home. Alright. At this point, Drakal will probably be kind of leading you guys over, but then he'll kind of veer off a little bit and just saying, we're almost there. We should be only about a minute or two away. Stand on your guard, but this is probably the safest location before actually getting to the arena. If you need to do anything else, whether that's preparing your weapons, praying to gods, saying your goodbyes, this is probably the best place to do it.
Good. I have a phone call to make.
A what?
Just gotta call someone real quick.
Right, okay.
Don't worry. She makes like a little phone thing with her fingers and just puts it to her ear.
Alright, Myra. As this is sort of happening, you'll see as Drakal is just gonna kind of look over and he's just gonna be doing his own thing. You guys can get in and move your characters as you wish. Myra, you want to do this right now, or you want to come back to us? Or have us come back to you?
It was the last thing I was doing and the last thing I remember. And I kind of want to get the yelling out of the way because I know it's going to be mad at me.
Okay, fair enough. Alright, so go for it, Myra, as everybody's moving their characters and all that.
Sorry our call got interrupted last time. You were trying to say something.
And who are you saying this to?
This was to the voice I met in the arena and the voice that woke me from the crystal.
Something woke you from the crystal. Gotcha. Okay. So as you're sort of trying to contact this individual, oh boy, is that everything that you say, or is there anything else you add to that?
I think I said something last time that was profound and useful, and I completely forgot what it was, so... are you there? Dawn upon the voice that offered power.
Alright. As you begin to call out towards this individual, seeing if they will respond and answer to your call, answer to your plea, Myra, let's see how well this goes. Make a persuasion check, and we'll see what happens afterwards. First roll of the day. Also, let me bring Jason back in.
Yeah, these rolls haven't been very good.
Natural 20, that's a good roll. Oh my god. Oh wait, no, is it perception? God damn it! No!
Don't our
I read it
roll go
wrong.
down if
Oh wait,
you-
yeah, you're right. Our roll did go to that. You were so lucky. Okay, so we take the nat 20 regardless. We're gonna add your modifiers instead. All right, so persuasion, you have a +7 to that, so it's gonna be a total of 27, not 23. Good stuff, Myra. Good stuff. All right. Oh boy, prepare your butts. This is gonna be a fun old time. Myra, as you begin to contact this sort of voice, you begin to hear a sort of raspy voice enter into the likes of your mind. It begins to almost rocket and begins to tear away at every fiber in your being for just a moment in time. Though the rest of you, everyone elsewhere, none of you witness what's going on or understand exactly, what's happening. You don't really see anything, no visual cues, nothing. Myra's just sort of talking to herself. But Myra, your vision is completely different. You look around and you see as this strange sort of mist begins to form around you, engulfing and enveloping you as it circles and circles you like you're its prey. As it begins to do so, you hear the voice speak as it says this. 1 second. Oh boy. 1 moment. I think voice mod's gonna crash here. We'll see. Okay.
You got a scary voice at the moment.
What do you seek? Why do you disturb my slumber? You seek power, or do you seek to just annoy me once more?
Me off guard with that. I seek power.
You and many others. However, many claim they want power, but not many are willing to sacrifice for such gain. What do you offer thee?
What is it in particular you're looking for as an offer?
Saying that. Nah, it won't say that one. It won't say that, but it will say this.
I seek, we seek many things. However, memories, will, your life, those around you, able bodies, these all suffice. But we aren't strict in the things that we accept. If you have something different you'd like to sacrifice,
They probably won't take Jason. Hell, I haven't got crap.
It's a
They
case
said they
of
take
scenario where
memories.
he's just like, damn, I didn't think I'd get this far.
Yeah, this is one of them. They said they take memories.
Yes. They take it in
Okay.
PayPal.
Let me think of a memory group. Does it have to be a significant memory?
Oh, well, you don't know. They just said they're taking memories. You can say, or you can try to offer it to them, or you can offer a specific memory and see what happens, but it's up to you. This is yours, Myra.
How significant of a memory are we talking?
one that you hold dear.
I offer all the memories I have of Amethyst.
To sacrifice the memories of a companion, a tool, an ally, doesn't matter to me. But this is irreversible. Do you understand, Folia dear?
Get my name wrong. The name's Myra, and I understand perfectly.
Well, so be it.
And with that, Myra. Oh boy. As you begin to offer up the memory of Amethyst, our flaming Genasi salamander friend, you begin to feel as if a huge sort of stabbing pain sensation begins to almost go directly through your deer skull mask and directly into your head. You begin to almost want to scream out in pain, but no sound is left. You feel as if multiple daggers are being jabbed directly into your skull, one after the other, as you nearly drop down onto the ground. You begin to look about, looking towards the stones, looking towards the snow, anywhere and anything around you. But as you begin to do so, your vision, it begins to turn from that of one of color and more to that of a sort of black and white tone and hue. One moment as you...
Is that you causing the flashing? Like on the snow?
Yep.
Okay. I was making sure my wasn't breaking.
Myra, as this begins to happen, you feel as if bits of your memories are slowly being ripped and torn apart as they begin to almost become engulfed in astral flames for a brief moment in time. You begin to look over, and you see, looking down towards your arms, you see as the marks upon you, the golden dot upon the left side of your hand and the black dot on the right begin to shift and change in color. They no longer gold and black, respectively, but instead begin to see as they start swirling with an astral light in blue, greens, and purples and more. As this begins to happen, you look over and begin to hold your head up, and you see as the candles amongst your deer skull and mask, they no longer begin to shine with this bright yellow light, not even a blue one, but instead one corruption. As they begin to stay alit for a moment, they flicker off for just a moment, waiting to be reignited when you so choose. Myra, looking around, you begin to see as these strange engulfing shadows, whatever was sort of tracking and hunting you down, seems to slowly dissipate rapidly. And you stare out to see all of the others doing and minding their own business, but you feel confident, you feel strong, and you feel not, now this is a little bit of a strange one, not alone, but not because of the others around you. You feel as if multiple individuals watch from afar. Unsure of what this means, you have a strange sense of confidence wash over you, but the back of your head, a slight bit of eeriness, unsure of what this all means. That, Myra? I will mark that down. You have gained one boon before this raid boss. I will get to that to you in just a moment. on what that would do, but Myra will come back to you in just a moment. All right, well, that's all happening over there. Meanwhile, back in, reality, what's everybody else doing?
First things first. Where's Zappy? I just hold out a.
Oh, yeah,
Ulf just starts holding out a little piece of it like a chicken leg or something.
All right.
Zappy, here boy.
Did someone say Zappy?
At this
That a
point,
chicken leg?
you'll look over and you'll see as he just barrels out of the likes of the snow and immediately just sort of zaps with a purple streak of electricity and flies on over towards you, Ulf. As he drops down, you see as the blink dog begins to sort of jump up and begins to start trying to lick your face and more. Can't really do so because there's a giant beard and, helmet in the way, but he tries his best.
Wolf is definitely all about Zappy.
Easy peasy. Now keep in mind, Amethyst, you kind of look over towards Zappy and just kind of get a general random idea. If you wanted to. I mean, granted, why would you need to? You have Ingot, but you could ride that dog in a battle if you really wanted to.
Why'd you give me that idea?
Because I know you.
Oh!
I'm just gonna leave you with that little nugget of information, but Ulf, you can continue.
That's all I wanted for now. Ulf's just gonna kind of bend down, feed Zappy some more things. Try to get him to learn a little trick, specifically one trick in general. That if he taps twice on Zappy for whatever reason, he just gets a little spark or something. A little light show going on. Maybe to be used later, maybe not. So
you're just trying to have him be able to just, whenever you tell him to use electricity, he just does it, kind of deal.
Yeah. Doesn't even have to be for an attack. Just a light show, just to give a little pizzazz. You know what I'm saying?
I'll tell you what, Ulf, make a little animal handling check. Let's see what happens. Let's see if he responds to you. Oh, go ahead, Zephyr.
Can Zephyr help out with that and kind of direct him in the ways of the lightning?
Sure, yeah, because you don't. Ulf, they wouldn't necessarily have any real experience with dealing with electricity or any type of magic like that, but.
Definitely.
So Zephyr, as you're trying to help him out, thank God you did, because that was a nat one.
Oh yeah.
Oh man. So let's try to do that with advantage. One more time with feeling.
Come on, give me something better than a nat one.
There we go, 21. Nice.
21.
Nice.
With the 21, you see as you begin to hold your hand out towards Zappy. Actually, I'll tell you what. Dread, come up with the signal. What do you want it to be? Like, what do you want Ulf to do that will instruct Zappy to, start surging with electricity? Is it like a snap of the fingers? Is it something that you say, like a phrase?
Hold that thought, and I'm gonna get back to you on that one. Hold that thought. I wanna use it later.
Okay, I gotcha. Alrighty. So with that, Ulf, as you are sort of, or pretty much teaching the likes of Zappy new tricks, if you're helping, what about the rest of you? What are you all doing as you prepare?
I like to approach Spike, Zephyr, and Amethyst, and Navro takes off his hat and holds it.
You're good. That was just me talking to myself. I need to change your image on the overlay because you got new art. Actually, can I show it off? No.
Yeah,
Sure,
go for it.
Yeah, because no one's seen the full thing yet. So hey everybody, Navro's got some new sick art done by Finn himself, aka the player of Zephyr. Go check him out.
Hola!
Go check him out on Instagram. Go check him
¿Cómo
out on the Discord.
está?
But look at this.
Or else.
Look at this stuff. Boom. There's our favorite. There's our favorite little reborn wizard.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Awesome stuff. I love the designs and like how it has all the characters in it. It's super freaking cool.
I screwed it up a little bit. Kiran will attest to that.
It still looks great. It's fantastic. Don't even.
Shut your
Thank
mouth,
you.
Finn. Take the compliment. It's so goddamn good.
Ow! How dare you, eh?
All right. So I'm gonna be fixing your art on the stream, but in the meantime, Navro, go for it. What you're trying to say and do.
Turning to the three of them, Navro says, Spike, when I first met you in the mine, I had something to say to you. I said to you that throughout helping to stop all this, I would not see you as a friend. I would not see you as some person to get attached to. Only that we ally. I'm choosing to rectify that.
And turning to everybody,
Throughout all of this, something in me has changed. And I rejected it at first. And I thought that it was weakness. Now I realize, after nearly losing Zephyr, it is a warmth in me that you people are my friends. And knowing what we're going up against, I want to have the confidence that we'll survive. But on the off chance that we don't, I do not want these words not to be said. So, there. You've...
oh,
Sorry.
you're good.
Go ahead.
You've changed me as a person. I would have razed these lands to the ground, but now, even after Jeff is gone, this will still be your land and your home.
And that's it, yeah.
Spike was looking up at the sky to try to see if the Stormbird was around and whatever, and like she was listening to you, but when you start talking about friends, her head jerks around and looks at you with a very puzzled expression. She takes everything in and says, "Oh, that's unexpected. Well, I'm glad that you don't want to destroy the taiga. I didn't think that was in your plans, but that's good, I guess. Yeah. I really appreciate you too. Been strong in battle, and thanks for not killing us. That's something, I guess. But we're not gonna die. We're gonna get through this one. And we can talk about your feelings again. Since when do you have feelings? Jeez, that's just weird, man. Weird.
Ugh. But yes, you've made me realize that I can care.
And he offers a hand.
Using the hand with no mark on it.
There you go. There you go.
We don't have to specify. We don't have to specify.
No, you do gotta specify.
As Ulf just clinches
we
seeing
don't
this
have
happen.
to.
Well,
And,
if you
she's-
don't mention anything, then unless you guys just start saying, hey, the voting high five or handshake is just a fist bump until that's established, you know.
All right.
And she does the like full forearm shake, but she tries to be gentle with you. She tries. I don't know how
Navro's trying
gentle
to
she
give
actually is.
Navro's trying to give a full firm handshake. Can we get an athletics check on this?
Yeah, let's make an athletics check. So Spike Well, here, I'll describe it in a minute. Both of you make athletic checks and let's see what happens. Can
Oh,
Navro
boy.
outpower
Nice.
Spike? 7, 24, nearly 3 times his score. Alright. So Spike, as you try to clasp forearms like a bunch of chads or whatever, as you do so, it's... For a moment, you're like, wait, am I grabbing anything? And you try to, like, grab a little bit tighter. It's like, what the... You try to, like, almost feel around or whatever between the robes. Like, what the fuck? Is there anything underneath there? Oh, there it is. And you feel like a little small twig in Navro's arm somewhere around there. It just takes you a little bit. Navro, you're in pain, but you've also been in a lot worse pain before. And you're kind of in the back of your head, like, at first it was like, this is nice. And then it quickly turns into, dear God, make this stop. Dear God, she's gonna rip my arm off. And eventually, the handshake is over. Oh, man. With that, you all look towards one another, reassuring, but Amethyst and Zephyr, individuals of the Ascent, Myra, you can join in as well as your whole sort of deal is done. What do any 3 of you do about this occasion?
You know, Navro, it's really weird to hear you talk all sentimental like. Yes. Fine.
Yeah, ugh. Don't do that again, man.
we get the meeting. It's just weird.
Yeah.
I'll do what I want.
There's Navro.
There you go.
Much better. I was worried you were possessed. I was really contemplating like shooting you.
Yeah, me too. I was about to check your eyes, and I can't really check your temperature because, well, you're dead. So.
I mean, you totally can.
Well, if you just hear that in front of you, you just hear that. I just see his face cam out of sight, out of mind. I'm just gonna keep playing with Zappy, and I'm gonna hope for the best. Alrighty.
Anyway, I have an idea as I look over to the Blink Dog, but I want to do something else first. So, if you don't mind, I'm gonna excuse myself real quick.
Yeah, do what you
no
gotta
problem.
And I will yeet off back behind this house.
Alright, easy peasy. As you do, you sort of scamper on over to the likes of this small little building and house. What would you like to do, Amethyst?
Okay. Now it's Amethyst's turn to be sentimental. Amethyst is going to take off her mask. I know. Amazing.
That's a sin amongst wrestling. How dare you? No, I'm kidding.
Listen, I ran away and no one saw it. There's no proof.
That is true. Alright, you're good. Continue.
But I think for the first time, Amethyst actually wants to attempt to pray.
Which god would you like to pray to, Amethyst?
Well, that's the trick. She is saying this into the open ether. Whoever decides to answer the phone.
Oh God.
Interesting. Hold on 1 second. Hold that thought. Let me pull one thing up, please.
Alright.
Alright. You're good to go.
Alright. Yeah, so I'll just read the prayer. So Amethyst is just gonna kind of like kneel down. Actually, no, it's Amethyst. She's just gonna sit down like cross-legged kind of thing.
Yeah.
And, then close her eyes, kind of bow her head a bit. And so I really don't participate in this kind of stuff. Frankly, I wasn't sure if anyone would actually help if I prayed, but you don't build bridges by refusing to cross them. I've heard voices in my head every now and then. I don't know if they're you all, but it's gonna be time I talk back. Yes. These people, my friends, we're all going into something pretty heavy, and we can all use the help. Use all the help we can get. They're good people. They're gonna do amazing things, more things than I can think of, and that's a lot. They're a bit dysfunctional, but they're still pretty good. I don't know what I can offer for protection or help or whatever, but I can promise that I will absolutely dab on a Stormbird's corpse if we kill it. I'll do it in your name. Yes. But just help them, if you will. even if you won't help me. Please. It's gonna be Amethyst Prayer.
With that, Amethyst, make a persuasion check with advantage at a +5.
Ooh. Amethyst, where's your character sheet? There I am. this. Well,
Advantage.
Yeah.
I did.
Not
Oh yeah,
disadvantage.
that was a natural 19. though. So,
Natural 19. I
now,
see it right
here's
there.
the thing. I am going to use my Oracle trait and add a D10 to it.
Ooh, now we're talking. Add a D10 to that.
So 5. So 19 or 24, 29.
As this begins to happen. Question, Amethyst, what's your alignment?
Oh shit. It was probably like chaotic neutral.
Chaotic neutral. Okay. Good to know. Goddamn. Oh boy.
I'm sorry for the TPK.
Okay, here we go. Yeah, this one. As this begins to happen and occur, you pray with your head sort of down, and you begin to look down to see as the snow around you begins to slowly start melting. And it's not necessarily just from you, but you begin to look around and you see as the ground itself begins to start flowing with this red, orangish liquid, but not one that is like water or anything of that nature. No, it's molten. As you see as lava itself begins to slowly start circling and surrounding you, Amethyst. And as this begins to occur, you look up and you see as rising from the lava itself seems to be a strange sort of ring, silver in nature, with these strange sort of engravings. Make a religion check for me, Amethyst.
Oh boy, this is gonna go great. Yeah, it's 12.
12? You look over towards it, and you see as there is a distinct sort of symbol on it that you've recognized through the likes of your travels, specifically when you were in the arena of the gods. Looking at the ring, do you pick it up, or are you just looking at it for right now? Make sure I got that right.
I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna do like the gecko thing where I lick my eye, and then I'm gonna pick up the ring.
Easy enough. As you begin to pick it up, it is hot to the touch, but your nature don't really feel anything. It feels nice, it feels welcoming, inviting. Looking towards it, this is a ring of the Forge. Pewferos. This is Forge. Seems to be as one of these sort of rings begins to slowly arise. You look over and slowly rising from the lava itself, another one begins to arise. These rings, they are identical, and looking over and at them with your passive intelligence score, oh, these aren't necessarily rings that you'd wear on your fingers. These are earrings, platinum rings of very, very high value. They seem to have a couple of things inscribed onto it. Amethyst, what languages do you know?
Celestial, Common, Primordial, and Thieves' Cant.
Primordial is what you need. It reads roughly the following. You haven't had to read Primordial in a bit, so it's a little bit rough, but you're able to get the general message across. It says, protect thy ally. Continue to fight on. No longer separated, but bound in battle. With that, this is a item, Amethyst, that would let you cast a very powerful spell. One that's a very rare one because the material components is almost impossible to get, especially in Voden. But, Amethyst, you may now cast Warding Bond once for 2 days in the likes of Voden. So that's once every 4 sessions. Are you aware of what Warding Bond does?
Yes.
Well, I guess here, I'll explain it anyways, just in case everybody else. Warding Bond basically means anybody who, or Amethyst can give this ring to 2 people, or she can have it for, no, it has to be yourself and then another person.
Yeah.
Whoever, while you wield these rings, you are resistant to all damage, essentially. As you basically just split the damage in half between the both of you. It is a very, very, very powerful sort of spell. So, better use it wisely, my friend. And no, it does not take your concentration. So if you... I don't think that will even be relevant to you, but just in case you need to know.
Yep.
Alrighty, so write that down, and you'll be good to go.
Alright. Yeah, the range is still the same, right? The 60 foot?
Yeah, same thing. So you can figure out who you want to give it to. You'd probably want to give it to them this session, so you may want to start thinking about that.
Right. Okay. Yeah, with that done, I'll offer a thank you to Puferos, and I'll take the earrings. I'll put my mask on, and I'll start to walk back.
Alrighty. As you begin to do so, while Amethyst is doing all that, who is doing what next? Zephyr, you haven't technically done anything. We got Zephyr, we got Roland, and we got Auroraverse.
Does one of you want to go first? Before?
We're still gonna be
I'll go for it.
wrapping around as well.
Oh, go for it then.
Are you referring to, Fen?
Was that Spike? Were you asking?
No, I said go for it.
Oh, okay. Zephyr is gonna head back after helping Zappy's training. He's gonna rest down here in the Eye of Karanos. And close to the fire, looking up, he's going to start breathing out, smelling the air, feeling the electrical currents flowing throughout it, looking up at the thunder crashing above, and start to heed out a prayer. Hey, Karanos, you up there still? I'm not sure I'm going to do in this fight. I mean, we're going in with the fuckers made out of lightning. Probably a follower of yours, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to do anything against it. I feel like I should be leading them. I was hoping you could give me guidance to help me out. I don't know. Tell me if you're up there.
As you begin to look up and above, you see as the lightning begins to surge amongst the sky once more. You hear the crackling of it from above and the thunder around. As it begins to happen, you look over and you see as one cloud in the sky. It seems to be darkened, but occasionally, with a stranger sort of purplish light, you see a silhouette of something, looking down amongst the lands. You only see necessarily what you'd probably assume to be their eyes and maybe a mouth that you can make out of the cloud. But you seem to have the Stormfather's attention. Do not waste it.
I know you're there. Don't you dare fucking ignore me now. And can I make that as intimidation?
You can certainly try. Make an intimidation check, Zephyr.
Thank you. 21.
One, not bad. As you begin to try to intimidate and show strength, show pride in front of your god, you see as he looks down and he begins to raise an eyebrow with the likes of the face. Now you have his attention, but he doesn't seem to be impressed just yet. What do you have to offer him, Zephyr?
Well, seeing as we're going in, fighting one of your disciples, fighting one of our own, I suppose I can give a number of things. You could take an eye, you can take memories, you can take... you can... call me out for an IOU. See what you feel like.
As you begin to
Just
do
help
so,
me out.
as you begin to, no, you're good, you're good. As you begin to call out towards him, offering relatively anything for them, you see as the face itself begins to look you up and down, eyes sort of shimmering and shifting before, well, Zephyr, make a persuasion check. It's going to be considered your faith check.
Can I not make an intimidation? No, I can't really, not with that one.
Not with the last part, nah.
Nah. 11.
That was performance. You got any higher modifier for persuasion?
It's
nice.
Oh wait. Oh, sorry. Persuasion plus 3, same.
Yeah, same thing. 11.
Yeah.
You see, as the Stormfather will begin to look at you, but he doesn't seem to necessarily be interested this moment by your offering. But, and there is a but, you'll look over as you kind of are trying to figure out what to come up with, and as you're doing so, one individual seems to be eyeing you from afar and looks up towards the clouds and then back to you. You look over as one of the chain breakers, Drakal, begins to see exactly what you're doing and who you're summoning before approaching. As he begins to sort of circle around the area, we'll sort of just say, is he not listening? Being stubborn?
Same old, same old.
It's like him, but it's for a reason. What exactly are you trying to do?
Trying to protect everyone from dying. I know the fucker out there ain't gonna be easy. I don't want anyone here to die.
Neither do I. Oh. In times of this, or times like these, Haranos favors. This is a bit of information you may be able to use. Haranos favors those with confidence, plans of action, structure, being able to, or knowing when to yield to said structure and when to break it down on necessity. If you come with Karanos with no plan, then he will be of no use to you. You mentioned that you want to protect these people, to make sure no one falls in this battle. What do you plan to do to ensure that?
I have a few ideas. First of all, probably whip them up into shape. thinking I'll probably dig out those little potentials of theirs. Get that spark, thunder coursing through them. And third off, I'm going to support them throughout it all. However it may be, whatever sacrifice I need to make sure they make it out.
A question.
That.
Out of genuine curiosity. You can answer truthfully. This answer won't leave between me and you. That I can assure you, but... if it came down to it, you could protect the others. But you had to sacrifice your own well-being, your own life. Would you do it? Would you be willing to?
I have to say it's not the preferred bunch, but I don't want to live by regrets anymore. I don't want what happened to me to happen again, so I will. I'll lay down my lives for them. I don't have to go on thinking I'm a failure.
And let them know. Show them, not only through speech, but also through action. It is one thing to say what you want to do, but to do it without hesitation. That Karanos favors. Assuming you at least thought this one out beforehand, or you were at least sure on your own ideals.
I just woke up with not enough breakfast in my belly.
As much as you were trying to eat earlier.
Hey, what do you think? There's barely anything.
That's fair. That is fair. Here. I don't know about it, but maybe you could, I don't know, bring up the group of individuals. Show yourself being a leader. Do a, I don't know, be able to inspire them. Spark or start that spark or that surge that you mentioned earlier. Do it in the midst of a storm. I see not why Karanos wouldn't favor you then.
That's appreciated. By the way, yep. I'll save it. I'll save it. Thank you, man. He's going to just give him a hefty old pat on the back.
We'll turn it with a sort of smile, and then sort of look off, waiting for the others. You want to... oh, yeah, actually, we'll say this. You want to ring them up now or later?
Yeah. I feel like they got stuff to do.
Fair
Ring them up later.
Here. I'll tell you what, I'll at least do this. I'll tell them to start, once they're done with whatever they need, start making their way up here. Is that fine?
Aye.
Right.
Yeah, I would say down below. You know, height gives a sense of power.
Fair enough, fair enough. With that, Drakal is going to start walking down and basically going to go to everybody who is pretty much done with whatever they need. But for that time being, we look towards Roland or Graz. Do either of you two have anything that you'd like to get done or say to anybody, anything like that?
Not really.
I do, but Roland, do you want to go first?
Oh, nah, Roland would be just looking out to if anyone needs any kind of help. He'd be standing by.
Easy.
Roland the lone wolf.
Yeah, he's a new guy to the party. Still fucking wondering what's going on.
bad. That's rolling. Alright, Graz, go for it. What you got?
Okay, what is Myra doing right now?
Myra, she'd probably be, you know, just standing back up after well, kind of like being off to herself for a little bit.
Cool. Graz is gonna kind of walk around. Is anybody talking with Spike right now, or is that done?
No. Also, Sammy, real quick, do you need me to do the virtual webcam so you can see the stuff?
I can see it on YouTube.
Okay, cool.
It's laggy, but I can still see it.
Gotcha.
Cool. Okay, so Graz will go on over to Spike and kind of like tap her shoulder and be like, "Hey, can you come over here real quick?" And then walk over to Myra.
Doki. Spike, you going along with, or you got something to do real quick?
Yep.
Alright. As you begin to do so, you see as Myra begins to rise next to the likes of Jason. Choice is yours on what all you three want to say or do.
Graz is going to kind of do like a level gaze at both Spike and Myra. And she is going to say, especially looking at Myra, everything I wanted to say just fell out of my head.
Aw, dang, I hate when that happens.
Yeah. Okay, she's gonna say, before we go into this battle, we need to say a prayer. Myra, I know that whoever you are now, whoever you were before, I don't know anything about that. But you have the obligation of the Valkyrie within you somewhere, however that works. And we all need to work together to defeat this. And she's gonna like hold out her hands to do like a group prayer kind of a thing.
I don't think that's the best idea. I may have just made a mistake.
What do you mean you made a mistake? Do we notice anything different on Myra currently?
Not right now, no.
I was looking around and she goes, "What's with the fire lizard?"
What do you mean, Amethyst? She's doing her thing, I'm guessing.
I don't know an amethyst.
What do you mean you don't know an amethyst?
Haven't you been traveling with her for like months now?
Yeah. Wait.
Do I have memories of the deal I made? Or how does that work?
So, you know you made a deal, you don't know the context of it.
I don't know I gave away memories.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't know. You wouldn't know that, realistically.
Okay. I remember making a deal just a minute ago. I don't remember what it was about.
Who the hell did you make a deal with?
I don't know. I don't think I've only heard their voice twice.
Shit, I thought I was irresponsible with deals. You don't even know who you're making a deal with?
First time I heard it was when I woke up, and the second time it offered me power in the arena.
I think I think Spike would put 2 and 2 together, because so far there's only one thing that takes away memories. You gotta be shitting me.
Wait, Sensei, was that the voice of the, I don't know if I can say it out of character.
It was the same voice.
It was the same voice?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, shit. Okay.
But, also, a voice is a voice. So, I mean, take that as you will.
Well, it may not be what we're thinking. Okay. Thanks. Really helpful.
No problem, buddy. I got you. Just for you.
Anyway, it was never a follower of Vitalia. Once again, you're asking the wrong side of the coin.
Yeah,
Well, she
I think we're
appeared to
done
all
here.
3 of us. Oh, okay.
I think she's
Yeah.
ready to be released. But if you want to hold hands with Falia, you can.
Braz has no idea what is going on or how serious it is, so she's going to still hold her hands out and stuff, but now she's really shaken because this seems really serious. She has no clue.
Yeah, I guess you weren't lying when you said that you're not Thalia anymore.
Do you want to go through with this?
Nope.
Looking at Graz.
Wait, go through with what?
It's, you need a believer in your god. Correct. Otherwise, it's just an empty prayer.
I don't know. I thought that she gave the power to us. I didn't think that it was something that we chose or not. It was just something that we had.
Nah, Myra made her choice. She's not a follower of Italia.
It was
Oh.
clear from the time I called her a shit god.
Yeah, well, I didn't think you were this
I'll
stupid.
release Falia for a bit if you want.
Spike just has like a very dark expression on her face, like, should I murder this person? Maybe I should be murdering this person.
To Myra or?
She's looking at Myra. Yeah.
Damn. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I said I think I made a mistake, but I'm gonna roll with it. Spike, I'm gonna need a favor from you.
That's fucking rich.
Let her do anything drastic. You know, you've met her before. And with that, Myra's going to go limp.
Alright, so you're going limp right here? Are you
Yeah,
standing or are you
'cause-
laying down?
Just kind of like, you know how, standing up, but the top half of her just kind of went like slack. Her head,
Gotcha.
her head tilts to the side, everything else.
Gotcha. As you begin to do so, Myra begins to continue to, or stand there sort of limp, again, sort of body contorted and more. Roswaro and Spike, what would you two like to do then?
Spike's gonna look at Graz and say, she's no ally. She made her choice.
Do you
Let's
think it would?
Let's go
Would it?
somewhere
Okay.
else, or just like to the side, basically.
Okay. Okay.
I got you.
Alia, being the mindless drone she is currently, follows them.
So you're kind of just, so you're kind of just like walking, and then you're like, I imagine your entire head is just sort of dragging amongst the ground as you're walking with your legs.
You
What the
remember,
fuck is happening? Oh my god.
You remember when Myra first woke up
Roughly.
and how she wasn't really all there?
Has she
Like,
ever been all there?
Well, what I mean is, she literally did like the dumbest of things, and literally couldn't figure out objects. She tried using amethyst as a key at one point.
Oh yeah. I remember that. Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
art.
So Falia, I have it so Falia is just a broken remnant, basically.
Gotcha.
So be prepared for just stupidity for a little bit.
Alright. Seeing her follow, Spike's just gonna stay the fuck back.
Tilts her head to the other side. Friend?
The hell? No, clearly not.
At which point Myra will turn away, but begin crying. Oh my god.
As
It
a
is.
player, my heart.
As a character, fuck you.
Yep.
Oh man. As this begins to happen, I gotta do one thing. I gotta do one thing. Myra, or excuse me, Thalia. As you begin to hear those words almost pretty much penetrate the likes of your mind, they begin to echo over and over in this sort of endless abyss, this endless void. Begin to almost drive yourself mad or almost insane over it. You don't know why, but you feel this strange sensation wash over you, and you almost imagine something, anything. What is this? Thalia, make your highest saving throw for me, please. Let's see if it's time. My girl.
Oh boy.
That's 20s for days.
That's what we like to see. Thalia, as you begin to try to figure out what this is feeling this strange emotion. The hell is this? You don't know what it is, but it feels natural. You haven't felt it in forever, but it feels real. And you begin to just start sobbing. Everyone else around you, like, what the fuck is going on? But for you, it's... you feel broken, almost, for a moment. Limbit, I'm going to text you something.
Ah, great. Super secrets and only Thalia gets them. Wonderful.
Well, it's more so because the players don't know this, but you know this. It's time, my friend. It's time.
Cowabunga it is.
There you go.
Ah,
You can do that. You can start doing that whenever you wish. Alright, I'll leave you to that as you're sort of, you know. Yeah. Alright, Spike.
As they, of course they did, right? As that moment. Thanks.
I was waiting for something that would be drastic enough. It was
Yeah,
either
let
the
the-
Hey,
speech
you
or
made a deal.
it was either gonna be the speech or I guess it's gonna be that. Oh man, but Spike, Graz, what are you two doing?
Oh fuck. So seeing Graz's confusion, Spike's gonna say, she's not our sister in arms anymore. She told us, but we didn't want to listen. But whatever deal she made with Vitalia, it's not her anymore. She's...
But then, why did Vitalia appear to? She appeared to all three of us. It was all three.
Vitalia's clearly not been getting the most recent news, because I think Myra just made a deal with the darkness. Yeah.
One gun.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't. Okay. I don't know what any of this means, but you and I are on the same page, right?
Always.
Okay. That's all that matters. And Graz tries to, like, visibly, like, pull herself back together. Okay. Let's say a prayer. We'll figure this out together. We can. Everything else doesn't matter right now. We'll say a prayer. We'll go into battle. We'll kick some ass. Then we'll save Vitalia. Nothing about that has changed. Right now, let's do this. And then she holds out her big bear paw.
I'll grab her forearm. Without the mark.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. Graz grabs her arm back and then puts her other paw on one of her hand axes because weapons.
I'll grab the amulet. Actually, I'll grab the amulet and kind of string it around both our hands together.
Oh, perfect! I love it.
Hold on, real quick. Gross, which weapon?
The one of my hand axes.
Beautiful. All right.
Okay. So, Auroraverse says, Vitalia, we come to you on the cusp of battle, at the threshold of the Chainbreakers arena. You've sent us to defeat the Stormbird, and we will fulfill your wish. This prayer is for guidance, for might, for the strength to defeat the enemies of this land. We are still learning, still remembering, and she kind of like squeezes Rayla's forearm. But if your offer of a blessing remains, we will take it. We know that with your power, we will succeed. Please hear us, be with us, all of us, and allow us to serve you as only we can. Amen.
With that, Spike, are you adding anything, or are you just letting Graz lead?
Spike is kind of taken aback by how beautiful and sincere her words are. And she'll just say, we ride into battle for you.
And with that, Spike, Graz, you can choose who wants to make it, or you can both make it separately. Well, I mean, I guess technically Sam or Kat's gonna be the one to roll it anyways, but which one of you is gonna be the one making the persuasion check with advantage?
I got a +3.
I have a +1, so that is all you, girl.
Alright, so, Spike, you will roll a... I love that number. That is... You mentioned this, okay, cool. Make a persuasion check with advantage, and then add a +5 on top of that.
Ooh, that sounds good.
DC is very difficult.
We got this. We're Valkyries, bitches.
Got it, I believe in you. I believe in the dice.
Ah, for fuck's sakes!
13 plus 5, that's an 18. Anybody using any inspiration?
I don't think anybody got any this session.
Yeah, because we can't get it from chat anymore, right?
Oh, yeah, that's true.
So,
Not a thing.
not for this, not for boss fight week. It is only your own strength.
Oh!
And there's also lore reasons that no one's asked.
+7.
But, well, you kind of can't ask because none of you would be able to put context together, but that's another thing. Anywho, without giving off spoilers. So, is anybody else giving any sort of inspiration or any other roles, any guidance or anything like that?
I do have a quick question.
Go for it.
Seeing as Falia is out right now, would she remember Falia? Not Falia, Vitalia?
Make a history check for me.
Ah, God, where the hell is my history?
7.
Ah,
Emotions
Spike
are
hurt
kind of
feeling.
just have taken you aback. You hear the words, but you can't really seem to focus right now. Spike, Groswaro, as you begin to say the likes of this prayer, you begin to feel as if something is washing over you, freezing over you more so. It's cold, but whatever it is not complete. I mean, to dread what it could mean, but it feels as if something's missing. You don't necessarily like that. You look over and you see Myra. Something's not... Whatever it is, the prayer between the two of you is not enough. Whether you'd want to get somebody else like Navro or Amethyst who's capable of helping and assisting, or you'd want to bite the bullet and grit your teeth and hate it, but deal with it and try to get Myra back instead. Choice is yours. But your prayer is left unanswered as it's not strong enough to reach.
What do you think, Sammy? Should we ask for help?
Yeah, Graz also wouldn't be opposed to doing with Myra / Folia because she doesn't understand it, but anything that would help would be real good.
I'll follow your lead.
Alright. As said, do you guys head back or head over to Myra for a second?
Is she still crying like a creepy doll from a horror movie?
Yes. I'd assume so, right?
It is not actually. It is a actual sob. Like, not even creepy.
Well, it's creepy because I think it's...
Well, yeah, it's creepy because of how she looked.
Yeah, yeah.
Not, like, purposely.
Yeah. Regardless...
Graz is going to...
Yeah, go ahead. No, you
yeah.
go.
Graz turns to look at Spike and has like a really serious expression on her face and kind of like a pleading almost. And she says, I trust your observations and I trust what you said, but she was, at least at one point, one of the three, and Vitalia was the one who appeared to us. I don't know if... I think this is bigger than us. I think that we might need her to be a part of it. Regardless of what she's made a deal with or done, we might need to be the three of us, even if something about her has changed. Would you be willing to try again with her here?
She doesn't seem to want to be part of it.
That's the only thing I can think of, is that it needs to be three, like 3 puzzle pieces.
Well, you have the most memories about the Valkyries, so... Yo, if this gets us... Jeffed... I'm gonna hold it against you. But fine.
That's an
Do
expression.
you really...
Yeah.
Could that happen? Do you think that could really happen?
Yeah. I don't trust her at all. She literally made a deal with the biggest evil in this land 5 minutes ago. But if you still think that somewhere in that corpse is our sister, fine, but I really doubt it.
This is the hardest fucking decision I've ever had to make in my entire life, Sensei. Thanks a lot for this.
I didn't do anything. I'm just sitting here mediating.
Maybe
You
you're
know
If
right.
you want, we can come back to you. And we can see if anybody else wants to.
Yeah,
do anything
come
in the
back to
meantime.
me, please. I need to have a crisis for a few minutes.
Okay.
Sorry that I put you on the spot.
Oh no, that's okay. It's not you. It's everything.
Like literally, Spike literally after Elvira is done, just snapped at her. Was like, nope, done.
Oh man.
Didn't even question it.
All right.
Well,
so let's
you know Spike's priorities, so.
So let's throw it over between one of these two groups. So we got Zephyr and Ulf, or Amethyst and Navro. I'm thinking probably Amethyst and Navro, right?
Yeah, I think Zephyr and Ulf are better for the end.
Okay, gotcha. All right, Amethyst and Navro. Amethyst, as you're approaching, mask on, what do you say and what do you do?
Yes.
Did you have anything? Because I'm kind of like set for now.
Oh, I've got something. So, Navro, you're smart, right?
Could say that, yes.
Modest.
All right. The
We're
ego
being
stroke is
modest,
done.
you fucker!
All right, the ego has been scratched. So, I got some earrings, from a god, and I need some suggestions.
Can I see them?
Oh yeah, here.
Navro considers
Well?
chucking the earrings. I'm
But if
kidding.
you fucking chuck those, I will stab you with my shotgun.
I don't know, the color, it's not very in season. I think you could make it work, though.
Of course I can make it work. Look at me, I'm fucking adorable.
You slay!
Damn right I do, in more than one way.
What do you want to do with these?
Well, they allow me to do something really fun and really helpful, but I don't really know who to give them to. There's so many options. And I'm kind of wondering if you could give me a clear of mind.
Navro knows the healing word spell, right? Or the warding bond spell.
Warding bond? No. Well, like, do you know of it, or do you know, like...
I would know of it. I would know
Okay,
of
yeah.
it, I'd say.
Let's make an Arcana check, because it's not a wizard spell, but it's, it's not that hard of a DC.
It's a spell, yeah.
15? Yeah, you're good. You've heard of it.
Alright, well... You want to wear one of these, of course.
Well, yeah, I think I have to.
And you want someone else to wear the other. Well... Someone who can take a blow.
Yeah, that'd be the thing. Someone who can benefit from it, while at the same time not killing me in the process.
Ingot, it wouldn't work on. Any damage he takes is going to be a loss.
That is true. I was actually kind of either thinking Spike and, I keep not knowing how to pronounce it, but, like, I think it's, like, Graz Westernization or something.
What? Also... that could work.
Roz, make a perception check. I'm gonna just roll a d20 for you. I'm just gonna... Hold on.
Thank you.
12? What's your perception? Oh, you're 14? Nah, you're lucky you're dealing with Spike right now. You don't hear anything.
Graz would be a good use of it. She's hard to hit. It's very, very tanky. And you're hard to hit as well. You'll be minimizing it for both of you.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, because, Graz Weatherization is pretty good, so I just wanted to see if that was a good idea.
Graz Winnebago would be a good choice, yes.
Graz Winnebago?
Graz Winnebago is pretty cool.
Y'all are killing me.
Graz Winnebago is a prime choice for this, yes.
You know, but yeah. So I guess once they're done with whatever they're doing, I'll let Groswallakite really, kind of give the final verdict. Hey, you think so? But that's an actual word. It's a mineral.
What the fuck?
It's used in ceramics.
Okay. D&D, it teaches you so much more about life.
I give the earrings back.
All right.
Is that everything you need then, or?
Well, there is another thing I wanted to see. I wanted to see if I could ride that dog in the battle.
I look over at the blink dog. The blink dog is medium, correct?
Yeah, it's considered medium now.
I don't see why you couldn't, though. If a creature, if Zappy blinks, then it's just Zappy who blinks. Amethyst wouldn't come with, right?
Yeah, there's not really. I'm thinking, like, me as the DM is thinking any way to spin it to where that'd be possible. Yeah, probably not.
What if I hold on really tight?
No. Unless you want to make some deals with some Fae, which is always a terrible idea, then yeah, there's no real way to spin it.
Well, I tried.
Well,
I mean, I guess there's also praying to Karanas, but like even then, that's such a small, slim chance. Like, Jesus, it's like even Amethyst would realize that yeah, that's probably not worth it.
not for this battle, but for others. That dog could help you distract and let you get in extra hits.
It would be pretty fun. Like, can you imagine riding in, firing a shotgun off the back of a dog? Great.
I'm picturing it in my mind's eye, and I feel like I don't know. I'm having a stroke minorly, but its effectiveness cannot be, ignored.
I mean, just the shock factor alone.
Sheer intimidation value, incredible.
Oh yeah, I'm super scary. Look at me, I have a beard.
And as we all know, beards are incredibly intimidating.
Thanks for the fourth wall break.
Out of this game, I'm going to tell you right now, you get Zappy killed, and the Stormbird won't be the only thing dying tomorrow.
Listen, that's listen. That's Amethyst's problem, that's not my problem.
This dog ain't Navro's friend. I'm an animal person. Navro not so much.
Listen, if I'm gonna make a deal to be able to blink with the dog, part of the deal is gonna be able to do uncanny dodge for the dog as well.
Oh yeah.
Will the dog be doing backflips?
Oh, and front flips. And barrel rolls.
The same time?
Of course!
Say.
Alright.
I'm gonna go find Groz weightlessness.
Wallop.
At this point, you'll see as Drakal is gonna walk up to you two and just sort of say, "Alright, after you all are done here, meet us towards the central sort of platform, or at least down below it, if you could."
Sounds good.
Alright. That's it. I almost called him Rokaz, what the fuck. Drakal is going to walk over towards Roland and Inget and everyone else, and we'll kind of say the same thing. Join around the outskirts of this sort of central platform. We're gathering there. Alright. With that, you'll see as Inget, the likes of Pyre and Thorn will start mindlessly walking over there. Roland, you can drag your character over there whenever you wish, but we'll get to that later. Alrighty. We come back to Groswaro, Spike, and Valia. What you guys got?
Spike, do you have anything first?
She's still very reticent to go anywhere close to Myra, and she doesn't believe that Myra is one of us anymore, but she'll follow what you say.
Okay. Groswindewald takes a big bear breath.
Yes.
And she looks at Folia and has kind of a sad look, but also she's weighed it with the very little she knows. She's weighed it, and if Rayla thinks that she's made a deal with the corruption, then it's not worth the risk. And they can figure it out later. So instead, she would like to gesture to Zephyr and Navro to come over. Also, if Pyre was here, she would gesture to him, but he's not.
I'll be right back. Something the matter?
Uh-oh.
Team life.
Oh. Okay,
There.
so
Something really was the matter.
okay, you're having the
Fucking
stroke.
leaves.
Okay, I know what to do. Okay.
Make a medicine check.
Oh no, I was just going to zap her with lightning.
Oh my
Wait a minute.
God.
Hold on.
Whoa
As a,
there.
as a
It was
medical
pretty hip.
professional.
It was
Clear.
pretty hip. Relate that thingy, my baby.
Just strike them with lightning. Patron,
Fucking
come on.
Smite
Listen,
them
listen.
down. Cast down the weak.
Defibrillators cause IRL lightning damage.
Alright. So, you were saying?
Okay, sorry, I dropped out for like a second, and then when I came back, everybody was talking about Zappy. But everybody's just like here now, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay. Graz looks at Navro and Zephyr and says, you both have said that you want to join us on our quest to help free Vitalia, right?
Yes.
I did. I mean, sure, but I'm mostly here to ask questions. You're in the... Where was it again?
Sorry, say that last sentence again.
Where was she again?
She is in the desert, right?
Yeah.
Forbidden
It's in the
Yeah.
Forbidden Expanse.
In the Forbidden Expanse, yeah.
Will there be beaches?
Beaches
don't-
with no water, maybe.
At least it's gonna be warm.
Hey, count me in.
Okay.
That's all you had to say, really. I want to get out of this fucking cold.
This is my home, but that's okay. I understand it's not for everyone. Okay. Before we go into this fight, I want to say a prayer for Vitalia. Rayla and I said it before. There were supposed to be 3 of us. Something has happened that I don't know what, and it didn't work. Would you be willing to pray with us for her support in this battle?
What happened to Myra?
I don't know. She's crying now. It seems weird.
Myra is...
I don't know. She made a deal with the darkness. So
Can you repeat that?
yeah, I know. Yep, seems to have made a deal with the darkness.
Do you want me to shoot her?
I am thinking about that, honestly.
Okay, let me know if you change your mind.
Navro
We're
is
fighting a
giving-
Stormbird. Either it kills it, her, or we kill her afterwards.
We will settle this later.
I'm joking, don't worry.
I look at Myra like I looked at Pyre.
By the way, at this point, she has stopped crying and has started playing with the bones and making little like sculptures with them,
Oh my God.
like a child.
Oh my god.
Are we sure she's okay though? You know,
Roz makes that I have no fucking clue face.
I'm used to her not having a heart and normally eating the hearts. I'm not used to this.
Who the hell knows what's going on in that skull of hers?
Who cares?
Exactly.
We'll figure it out afterwards.
So, wait,
Anyways.
can I hear them talking? Or are they whispering?
Yeah, I mean, they're not being super quiet about it, and you're like only 10 feet away.
Then I pick up one of my bone sculptures, which looks like a little stick figure. And I walk over to Navro with it, and I hand it to him, expecting like praise.
I look at Myra and like, this is such unbelievably different behavior. Can I make an insight check to like understand that something truly different has happened?
Yeah, make an insight check.
Yeah, I'd like to join in on that one.
4.
Can I help him?
You can't help him with an insight. You can't tell him, hey, be insightful, be insightful. You gotta make it your own. 11. I mean, well, both of you understand this. Something happened to Myra. Whether it's a good thing for you or a bad thing for you, yeah, we'll have to find out soon, but something definitely happened and occurred. You have not even the slightest clue what and how. Spike mentioned that she made a deal. Maybe it could have been that, but who knows?
Never looks at Myra back at the little sculpture and back again, back forth. He's gonna use prestidigitate to make it like do a little dance in his hands. If he can do that.
Yep.
And look at her reaction.
What's your reaction, Follier?
Sorry, Polly. Sorry. Polly begins like doing little hops and clapping and laughing about it because it's so silly.
Spike was too pissed off and to like really pay attention to her or try to figure out anything, but like seeing this, she's like, wait, what the fuck? And could I make an insight check as well?
Yeah, make an insight check.
Do we need to make insight checks?
I mean, not really. It's pretty obvious at this point. Nat 1, same thing as Nat
okay.
1.
But yep, Nat 1ing today on this.
That's-
It's not that hard.
You've been
That
stealing
tracks.
all of our 20s.
I mean,
Yes,
it's just
and-
weird as fuck. Like, you know something happened, but you don't know more than that.
Right, we'll sort it out afterwards. We'll have to see if she's okay to fight.
Doubt it. But, anyways.
What's Spike's passive perception, by the way?
Her perception, I buff it because of Oculi Sight. It is plus 1, and then plus another 2, so it'd be a total of 13 for your passive.
I don't know if she would notice this, but there is a weird... You know how most people have one shadow against the light? There's a shadow in the opposite direction.
Nah, she probably wouldn't notice
There's
that.
2. Okay.
There's 2. Nah, probably not.
Did I make it? Well, I'm not actually actively looking for it, so.
Yeah, so
That's why I
probably
would have
not.
been know your passive.
Myra.
Not
Could-
Myra.
Not?
What?
So- Who are we talking to?
Gwen.
Could you repeat that, sorry?
Ren.
What is your name?
My name... Pauses for a second. Falia.
And Folia, you think of us all as friends, then, right?
nods like really profusely, quickly.
Navarro turns over. Myra seems to have gotten the greatest upgrade she could have possibly gotten.
Oh, Myra watching.
She's
Watching. Are you still like on the ground kind of thing?
No, at this point was hopping up and down a second ago.
Oh,
Yeah, that'd be terrifying. Oh lord.
Like a crouching hop thing.
Vitalia, how would you like to join us for a quick prayer? We're going through some dangerous
Yeah, 100%
times. And...
said your god's name.
Wait, who's what?
Like-
Where? What?
He said Vitalia.
Can I get
Oh,
another
sorry.
I was gonna ask if I could get another history check because of his mistake.
yeah. Well, Spike was actually gonna ask. Do you remember the Valkyries?
Valia,
Does the mindless child remember them?
make a history check with advantage, my friend.
God damn it.
Relevance
First
to
roll, 13. Second roll, 6.
That name sounds familiar. Sounds real familiar. You trying to experience these emotions once more, you, for some strange reason, feel one of happiness, triumph. Those are the emotions that immediately come to mind when you think of that word. But that's as much as you can remember right now.
She's gonna say she likes the word, but I don't think it will get noticed. Me like Valkyrie.
Spike's gonna turn and look at Graz, like, holy shit.
Graz has had that holy shit look the whole fucking time.
Did Myra do something to herself while we weren't looking?
She must have. We were just here for a couple minutes, and then Rayla and I went over and talked to her. She seemed normal, and then she did this.
Wait, out of character, did y'all not hear like her say that she'd bring Folia out? I don't know if my headset was muted then.
You did.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I didn't catch that.
Alright.
Oh.
Alright, Spike, Amethyst, you as well. All of you will be needed up soon. We're gathering forth, so, wait, what are you all looking at?
Yeah. Wait a minute, dude. We got
Kinda
bigger
dealing-
stuff here.
We're dealing with a very confusing situation.
Wait, what's
It
wrong?
may be confusing, but if we wait any longer, we're going to be stuck. Alright? So
Yes,
please clear this up soon. I'm going to get prepared.
I
Is there words you needed for the
trust that
prayer?
everything is okay, but, yeah.
Funny lizard man.
The fuck did you say?
Be gentle with her.
Gentle?
Look,
Yeah.
Call.
Why don't you go take her to get ready? We need to do one thing, and then we'll be right over.
Sure. I'll be, and he uses air quotes, gentle. Folia, I'm Myra. With me.
You want Myra back?
No, Falia's fine.
Please keep Folia out for as long as possible.
Okay, he's gonna make an intelligence check. What the fuck is going on? Alright,
Hey, don't beat up Myra too much. She has actually helped out a fair bit recently.
Alright, Folia, come with me, I guess. Sure. He's gonna just walk off and hope that she follows.
He begins to like do a little jog after him, trips, gets back up, and then follows him again.
Okay.
I am imagining like Myra in the back of Falia's head, just like.
That's exactly what's going on. This entire time she's been so angry. She's literally right now seething with rage at Spike and a bunch of other things.
Oh man. Alright, you can bring your token when you get the chance. Alright, now we're back to just you three. Anything else?
By the gods, I think you were right, Graz. She might still actually be in there.
I don't... If she has a connection to something darker, we can't risk that. We all know that all three... Zafir, come back.
I am preparing something.
We need to say this prayer.
I am doing... You do a prayer on your own, please. You worship different gods. I'm having trouble enough with mine.
Oh my god.
Are we praying to another god? Oh, that's gonna be 2 in a row for me.
Oh my god. Graz is having a nervous breakdown. She just grabs Spike's arm and Navro's arm, doesn't even let them say anything, and then says the prayer again. Do you want me to say it again, or just get brownie points for doing the exact same thing the first time, but with slightly different emphasis?
So, here's how it works. It's really your choice. If you want to chalk it up to just like a simple roll, then yeah, we can do that. But depending on what you say when it comes to these prayers and all that stuff can influence the roll, whether that's for good or for worse, you know? So I always leave it up to the players on whether they want to actually roleplay that out. So, up to you.
One question: does Vitalia have some kind of like symbol of any kind, like an icon?
It's on Spike's arm.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah. I'm sorry.
Yeah, the spiky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
While when Graz does her like speech, Navro will try and like repeat the words in Celestial, and it'll create an illusion of the same icon wreathed in ice.
Okie dokie.
Oh hell yeah, that's fancy as hell.
Alrighty, so Graz, are you rolling or are you saying stuff? Keeping this.
I will say stuff.
You got it. Go for it, big bear lady.
Vitalia, we come to you again. We are here to defeat the Stormbird at your order. Many of us are here to do your work, to help defeat this enemy of this land. So much is changing, but our belief that you can help us right everything has not. With your power, we ask for strength, we ask for guidance, we ask for your wisdom. Please help us against this enemy, all of us who support you.
All right.
Amen.
Spike's gonna just say under her breath, and bring her sister back to us.
Alrighty. With that, let's do this again. Spike. There's gonna be persuasion check. We're gonna add Graz's modifiers. Is anybody casting any guidance or anything like that?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and I'll give guidance.
Alrighty. We're gonna add a D4 to this. Let's see what we got. So there's gonna be another +5.
Can Navro add anything to this?
Yes, if you want, that can affect the roll for better or for worse.
What can I add? Can I add religion?
I thought you were talking about like saying words.
Well, yeah, I already said like, yeah, he's already like speaking stuff and like making an illusion and everything.
Nah, so probably not then.
Okay.
Okie dokie. So, the fact that you're even here able to like speaking it is the reason why they're even getting a second chance in the first place, you know?
Okay.
So, persuasion check with advantage, then we're gonna add a D4 and +5. You got a lot of bonuses. Let's go, Spike.
Please, please, please. Come on, dice, let's go.
Ah, damn it.
Add a D4. Add a D4.
And a D4?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
God damn.
You just wish you had brought and Falia.
10 and then a 15. Is that the final roll?
Guess so.
Now, oh, I guess I also should say this, just in case, because I mentioned this to, Dread earlier and Ulf. Keep in mind, you guys, after this, sort of session, you guys are taking your long rest or whatever.
Wait, after this session?
After this.
I.e., burn it if you got it.
Oh,
Oh.
Chrono Shift for sure then.
Motherfucker, Chrono Shift. Bam, 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 let's go.
Yeah, right. Never ceases he's doing this, and as this is happening, you see as Graz is sort of stumbling on the words, and you're like, ah, hell no, you slam your staff onto the ground, this isn't gonna do. And as you begin to shatter and crack time itself, everything around you begins to freeze over and break like glass into millions of tiny pieces before you get a redo. Alrighty, is this a complete reroll, or is this, they roll with another advantage thingy?
I think it's just the complete like roll is done again. I think
That makes a lot of sense. To reroll. Yeah, it sounds like a reroll of the whole event. I mean, yeah, if you're redoing time or whatever. Yeah, if you're redoing time, it's basically like happening all over again. I'd say yeah. Roll with advantage once more. So D4, all that stuff.
All right.
Last chance.
I wish I could use real dice, because I don't trust these guys. Alright, so full advantage, everything?
Yep, let's do this.
20, come on.
13, alright, and then roll a D4. Come on, come on.
For fuck's sakes.
What the fuck?
I have to, I'll have to redesign the dice, because just,
Oh,
no.
man.
Nah.
Any inspiration?
Do I have any? No. And my dice don't work on saves.
Can I, because with 1 and 5, that would be
19.
6. 19, and it needs 20, right?
Mm-hmm. Boy.
I had inspiration, and it was given to me by N. Could it just give a +1 to get it up there?
Oh boy. Yes, but you won't like the result. As in, you're gonna have to sacrifice something big. Like, spell slots big.
Well...
You can use the inspiration to re-roll it, but because it hasn't been used yet. But if you want to use the +1, like for a guarantee, you're gonna have to like use some spell slots, my friend.
Considering that like we're already gonna have a long rest, or is it like?
Well, like this will be after the fact. This will be after.
We need those for the Stormbird. Oh.
We really need that for the Stormbird.
Damn. I can't sacrifice one of mine, can I?
Nah.
I have 1 more mana crystal. Could I use that?
Yeah, you can use the mana crystal afterwards. It's gonna be a big spell slot, keep in mind. Like, it's gonna be a big one.
But like after the fact, I'll still have everything, and I can go into the Stormbird fresh.
So it's gonna be a 3rd level spell slot, because this is a guaranteed sort of thing. You can use a mana crystal and all that stuff or whatever, I'm sure. But that 3rd spell slot is gone, because I don't think, unless you have a 3rd level, like a large mana crystal for the 3rd level, and I don't think you do. Unless I
used it.
Yeah.
I used it to help
Zephyr.
That might be a bit too big.
Could I use my spell slot instead? I only have 1, I'm aware of that. But for this, it would make sense that Spike would sacrifice something big for
80 or
this.
higher.
No.
No.
How? No. Sensei, can I? One last thing.
One last chance. Plead your case. Or plead for your case.
How many points of Constitution to give life force to get it to a +1?
Ooh.
Damn!
Name a number.
What do you mean by that? Permanent score?
Permanent reduction of Navro's constitution to get it to just a +1.
What if I give up my memories of Myra?
No. Shut the fuck up, Agent. Okay.
Who are you? Who are you?
Huh. Oh boy. I like this. Now we're thinking. How much you really want this, huh?
Remember.
I'll say this.
Come from?
Your choice. -2 Constitution or -1 Int and -1 Constitution. Your choice.
-2 as in going from 13 to 11.
13 to 11, or you go to 12 Con and then 21 Int. Your choice.
Like I would ever take away from Navro's int. I will take a -2 Constitution.
Alrighty. Navro, your HP is permanently decreased. Oh boy.
Oh my god.
Oh god, that's gonna be something. We'll roll for that after the session. Don't let me forget. Alright. Navro, as this begins to happen, as you begin to say the words in Celestial. Oh boy. Let me just go play this music one more time. Where is it?
Backfish, he's becoming even older.
Shut the fuck up.
Navro has a pretty decent constitution, mind you, so...
Alright, here it is. Wait, what the... Hold on 1 second, it disappeared on me.
The fact he's sacrificing HP right before a boss battle.
I think it's
It's...
Alright.
It's not much anyway, he would get one hit.
Yeah.
Most things are gonna 1 or 2 shot him.
You don't get their theme song, but... Navro, as you're beginning to say the words in Celestial and more, you begin to speak and speak and speak before slowly you all will notice as ice is beginning to form amongst Navro's throat and slowly begins to almost start crushing the likes of his, or sort of his pipes and more. As this begins to happen, you see as the ice that begins to build up amongst your neck, Navro, it slowly almost spider webs further and further down past the likes of towards your body and towards the likes of your heart. As this begins to happen, you look over at it and the ice itself turns from this sort of beautiful blue to an even prettier astral light as you feel a crippling pain begin to enter into the likes of your chest. You drop down immediately as you feel bits of your life being slowly sapped away, though you only have very small remnants of actual sentient or pretty much life in you already as a reborn. More and more of it begins to slowly get taken and sapped away. As this is sort of happening, Zephyr, Ulf, everyone, you begin to notice as a sort of crackling of thunder begins to occur from above before Graz. As you're holding the legs of your axe, you begin to notice as something strange is happening towards it. You see as it's starting to freeze over, and these strange sort of Velkin runes are beginning to form amongst it as well. Looking over towards the likes of Spike, you see as these stranger sort of runes are beginning to form amongst your maul as well, as it freezes over in ice. You look over as the eye of Jormungandr, Dendar begins to look down towards it, and at first, it goes wide for a moment before it begins to slowly close, accepting it, as the ice begins to freeze over the eye itself. You begin to see a statue begin to form off to the side over here. You look over as it begins to slowly crystallize and more. a massive feminine woman begins to form, rippling with muscle, with long flowing hair, with a massive great axe in hand. You look over towards them and it seems to be a sort of wispy figure, a wispy individual surrounding them. And as they look down upon you all, you see as the sort of icy statue begins to form and begins to slowly start moving for a moment. However, you look over and it seems to be bits and pieces of their arm are turning into that of an astral light, and one rapidly as I'm so glad he finished it on time. As you see this woman appear in front of you. It's time. You see.
Did get it done?
You got it done. It's loading in 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. This is what you all see.
Everyone go support fucking Madraw on Instagram, Twitter, wherever.
It is so high resolution, even Foundry is taking its time. As you see that.
I still can't see nothing.
It's loading, it's loading. Give it a minute.
It's gonna take a hot minute.
Hey, the big gal needs the big entrance. What can I say?
Wait for it.
You can even see it on YouTube as well. But as this begins to happen and
Oh
God.
Oh man.
Oh my god. That fucking picture reset my Foundry.
Powerful.
I still ain't got it.
Oh man. Oh, I can just do this.
Oh yeah! Oh, holy shit! Oh my god.
My god.
No wonder we follow
Wait,
her.
where did this
Wow.
character-
Yep.
Wait, do I know this character, Sensei?
You might.
From that DFC one shot?
Yes,
is it too late to
sir. As you see, as she speaks to the Valkyries from afar, you all hear as she says this. Stand tall, Valkyries. I see that you charge into battle, but you will not do so unarmed. You will fight with a fury that only Voden will fear. You will take your weapons. You will strike into the Stormbird themselves, and you will not falter. Spike, Rayla, you mentioned that you wanted to simply jump into battle. You no longer need to jump, my child, my friend, my sister. For you and your sisters will take flight. Be free and strike down this Titan! And as this begins to happen, as she begins to say these words, Groswarl, Spike, you slowly begin to watch as around your arms and amongst your backs, you'll see as these strange sort of icy wings will begin to slowly sprout from your back. Your eyes will begin to start shining a sort of bright divine blue as the Frost Maiden herself begins to bless you with her strength. As this begins to happen, you see as they begin to flap their wings, and Navro and Amethyst, you are blown backwards with a bit of divine grace, similar to what you felt with the likes of Kuranos' storm trials. As this begins to occur, you look over and you see as the statue begins to slowly remain for just a single moment, as she says one final thing. Do me proud. Kill this beast, defeat it, whatever you do. And afterwards, find me in the expanse. and return her to me. Do not come back empty-handed. And with that, Spike and Graw's War Roll. Here is the boon that you receive. It is a big one. So, you guys are fighting a flying enemy. Well, too bad they didn't know that you can fly now. Braz and Spike, for the remainder of this raid boss, you guys have a flying speed of 60 feet, my friends. Also, on top of that, as long as Spike and, well, there's other bonuses if Graz and Spike are on the battlefield together, but if you guys are ever on the battlefield, like just separate or anything like that, you have a +1 to attack roll and damages and saving throws. If you guys are on the battlefield together, well, you'll have to see what happens afterwards. That is amplified exponentially. So, that being said, there is your boon from Vitalia. You may use it as you wish. However, you look over towards the statue, and as it begins to slowly begins to start forming with more and more of this sort of astral light corrupting and tearing at the sort of frozen nature of this individual, you'll see as it begins to slowly shatter into millions of tiny pieces no longer. With that, you have been blessed by the Frost Maiden themselves. You'll have to see what would happen next, but is there anything else you would say or do in this moment in time?
I really know the angels fallen from heaven. Woo!
It's Zephyr.
Spike is just gonna say, "We'll make you proud. We'll save you. Thank you."
Cross will follow that up with, "We will not fail you. We will succeed."
And with that, you both look over towards these sort of strange icy wings, eyes sort of glowing with a blue light. With that, Zephyr and the likes of... Well, actually, hold on 1 second before we get into that. Amethyst, it seems to be that the prayer has worked. Same thing with you, Navras, you're able to notice, for damn sure. Amethyst, if you would like to give the sort of earring to one of these individuals, now would be the time before we go to the final portion.
Well, I think my thing I was gonna do is gonna be a bit less significant than that, but Roz Witherspoon, I have a thing for you.
Oh, okay. She stops looking at her wings to look down at the tiny earring in her hands.
It's yeah, you can go back to your wings in a second, but yeah, if you just wear it, you can take less damage, and it's warding bond. It's yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Is it a and she like takes it and like doesn't check if it's a clip-on or like a pierced one and just like pierces her ear with it, because she's just in the fucking zone, man.
Fuck yeah.
Adrenaline.
Zephyr's just on his knees now. He's just praying to you two.
Yeah, that's really all I had. Gross Winterberries. All right.
No, thank you. This is a very good gift. Thank you. I thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Nice wings, though.
Thank you. They're new.
I know, I was there. Listen, I know I'm an idiot, but I don't have a memory of a goldfish.
Hold on, wrong thing.
Sometimes.
Zephyr, stop being an idiot. Get up. Whoa. This is so cool.
Whoa.
Oh my god.
Your wings are so cool.
Your wings are so cool.
Oh my god, no, your wings are cool.
Oh my god.
Ulf, do you still want to do the speech? Ulf.
How the fuck are we supposed to follow up against that?
I don't know, man.
I believe in you.
Sensei.
Uh-huh.
We still... Are we just handing out boons now?
Don't worry, I gotta come up with yours. I didn't expect. I'll be honest with you. I 100% did not expect you to try to do that. You mean today?
Real quick, Spike's gonna try out her wings, yo, and just tentatively flap them and see. She's just gonna yell like woohoo and do a couple laps and come back down.
Cross is gonna follow her up as soon as she sees her start doing that.
Navro, instead of riding the dog in the battle, can I ride them in the battle?
Navro's like on the ground, like.
Oh god! Zap, I need a defibrillator! I need light!
I don't know what's happening at all anymore. Do you just want to go ahead with this, whatever you guys were going to do?
Okay, yeah, sure.
Before they get to the speech, I think I'm gonna put Folio away real quick. To actually get ready for this battle.
I don't know what that means. They said you probably shouldn't do that.
Not their choice. At this point,
don't do that. I don't know what that even means, but whatever you're about to do, just don't. Yeah.
Hey, fuck it. Gather around, you bunch of fuckers.
For that way, he's having a heart attack. Look at him, he has anxiety.
Spike's gonna pick him up and like Princess Gary him over.
You can't.
I wish that was me.
Oh my god. Alright.
Hey, Wolf, you take it off. I'm going to compose myself real quick.
If you want Zappy on stage, or you want him down below?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, no, Zappy needs to be like right up in between us, right where he's at. He's perfect.
All right, beautiful.
So
go for it.
After Sphere tells him to, to go ahead and lead the charge as he composes himself a little bit. Ulf is also going to kind of compose himself a little bit. He's going to close his eyes, and as he's opening them, actually not one, but both of his eyes are going to turn that purple color of the oculi. As I am going to use the 10 minutes of Emissary of Peace for this next 10 minutes.
All right.
We're going to kick it off right. All right. So as he looks down, I know I have not been with you all very long, but on this day we must speak about despair. Be warned of despair and another's woe, for despair is a powerful motivator. Our enemy this day is a lost brother. It is up to us all to stop him from achieving his woeful goals. However, it will be up to a select few of you to either bring him back to the light or silence him forever. Despair has led to a lust of power for this brother. He has used his suffering to gain a Stormbird's worth of power. We, however, have a motivator even greater than his despair. We have honor and hope. For this day, we fight to save your comrade, bringing honor to yourselves and hope to us all. There is no cause more honorable than to fight for and with your comrades. By the will of the gods, this power can even stop Ragnarok.
No, we didn't choose each other. God knows I realize that. Nor has the path here been smooth sailing. But like the seas, it ain't. It's gonna be harsh, it's gonna be choppy, and it's gonna make your guts think twice about staying on board. When we truly fucking band together, then we're gonna rule the seas and even make the Kraken itself our bitch. Grana seems to have put faith in this bird of his. What mistakes he seemed to made, and the bird ain't gonna fly long. We're gonna prove to him why that power is rightfully ours. As survivors of this fucking storm, survivors of this fucking chaos, and survivors of this fucking bird. I will see us to victory, be it with me or alive, or dead. I'll make sure you all get there.
Have no fear during the battle ahead, for the hour of your doom is set by the gods themselves, and none may escape it. Jormungandr himself has deemed that each of you shall live on from this day, for he has sent me to a mighty group of warriors, and asked that I keep you alive for much greater things. If I fall this day, know that I fell in the pursuit of hope, and it is better to fight and fall than to live without hope. And I can perish happy knowing that I have served in this pursuit. I do not believe my final hours lie ahead, however, for I truly believe that Jormungandr has shared his power with many of you in an effort to stop the sky from cracking. Look to your side as I look to mine, as you'll find Ulf is now looking over at Zephyr. And know that there are mighty warriors to help you if you stumble. Rely on us to heal your wounds, as we rely on you to stop this despair.
Now, as for the plan, you bastards, don't think I didn't plan this out. Ingot, Spike, Myra, your team won. This goddamn bird's got tricks up his beak, so you're here to weather them out and find out any weaknesses it possesses. Myra, you're on this team to sneak around and save the daft asshole Lorcas, cause the fucker's still one of us. Team 2, Gloss, Navro, and me. We're gonna break it, cripple it, destroy any confidence it has. Team 3, Amethyst, Ulf, and Roland. You're here to truly crush what little hope it has left. We're gonna destroy it for all the pain it's brought us. Doran, you stay back for now. You're here for if anyone falls. You're here as vengeance. Now you'll know your shit's good. Shit? Good. Now let's show this Stormbird what true power is. To show Thunder's true fucking wrath.
This day, we show the gods and our enemies the wrath that comes for them. So fight for your comrade. Fight for your brother. Fight for your god. Just don't stop fighting. As he will actually throw his sword up into the air.
And Zephyr will throw his anchor into the air.
That right
Mike's
there
gonna
is
throw a
the,
hammer up.
that right there is the trigger that Ulf had been working with Zappy. Zappy will begin to howl as lightning and thunder starts to strike all around you, as Zappy calls down Jormungandr's own power. And
Same
you'll
with
just
Tyrannosaurus.
look right in the background and you will see the Infinity Serpent of Jormungandr himself.
And the lightning strikes from Karanos himself.
And with that, as all Zephyr, you begin to raise your weapon in unity. All for you joining, you see as a divine light, a powerful one begins to slowly emerge for a moment. Ulf, you look down towards, or you look up towards your hands and you see the markings upon your souls, each and every one of you, every single mark from the black star to the white circle, to the blue swirls, the red triangles, and more. Each and every one of the soul marked and the soul bound begin to hear your call, and they witness your rise to battle. And with that, my friends, all of you are inspired, and all of you gain the benefits of the inspiring leader traits. But on top of that, Zephyr and Ulf, you guys gain DM's inspiration. Good shit. DM's inspiration means this: you can use it for any reroll that you want, and it can be to reroll even my dice. Use it well, use it wisely, and use it to keep your comrades alive. And that said, with that, my friends, for the sake of brevity, you all gather forth, and you all march that day towards the Stormbird's arena. And as you begin to do so in unison, wings spread out from the Valkyries, Jormungandr's eyes watching over the Scaled Ones. All of the markings of the Soulbound, empowering you to your peak and your fullest potential. Oh boy. We look over towards the arena itself. As you begin to enter into this strange sort of arcane, sort of enclosed, almost fighting pits, more of, how you say, a dome of the sorts. Now, out of game, the best way to kind of describe it is kind of like literally Mad Max the Thunderdome, my friends. It is metal thrown about, scraps, or dilapidated sort of wood, destruction everywhere, abundant. You see as there's also bits of spikes, towers, and more surrounding the entire area. However, as one by one you all enter, standing tall, ready for a fight, you look up to see as a massive titan begins to await your arrival. As you all see, well, let's go to this map, my friends. Alrighty. You see this individual. Hold on, there we go. Should be good now. You look over and you see as the Stormbird is clinged up amongst the cage itself, sort of hanging upside down, talons embedded into the sort of chain metal dome up above. You see as its head begins to immediately turn with a breakneck speed, its red eyes beginning to look each and every single one of you up and down before looking over down directly towards Rokaz itself. As this begins to happen, you watch as the beast, the Titan itself, swoops down with almost an unnatural, uncanny sort of speed and velocity to it. As it crashes down onto the ground, you all begin to almost shake and have to brace upon one another to not fall over from its might. Looking over towards its wings, towards its neck, towards its legs, everything about it. It seems to have been modified. It seems to have been changed, altered, strengthened since your last encounter. It had time, and it had time to prepare for a fight, a war to come. As it begins to drop down onto the ground, it eyes each and every single one of you. It screeches out with a sort of ear-piercing scream that each and every single one of you have to hold your sort of ears or anything equivalent to prevent them from almost bleeding. You go almost deaf for a couple of seconds and for a moment before you feel disoriented. Your senses eventually come back towards you, but at what cost? As this begins to occur, as said, choice is yours. Drakal will look over and say, no point in letting our resolve be shaken. Do we continue with the plan? Try to speak? Or do we ready ourselves to battle?
Formation Team 1. Someone try and talk to it. See, we don't have to resort to combat.
I'll do the talking, but always just to confirm, is someone trying to come along with me, sneaking off to the side? Are they trying to rescue Rokaz now or later?
That was going to be Myra's part in this. It's the sneaker one here.
Well,
I'm going to cast Bless on a few of them. I'll probably just say later on.
don't cast it right now, but you guys, if you haven't already, make sure you guys mark down your long rest.
Yep.
As he's going to go talk to him, is there any way for me to give that emissary blessing?
Yes. And who are you trying to give that to exactly? Everybody?
Well, I'm saying I technically no, the emissary blessing is supposed to be the channeling divinity
Gotcha.
from previously. But I'm saying from the speech and whatnot. I raised persuasion to try to give them like not even me, but try to give them some extra bonuses. Let's put it that way.
Gotcha.
Right? Kind of pumping him up. Is there any way for if he's gonna go have this conversation? Is there any way for him to share that extra in persuasion?
Make a persuasion check from your speech from earlier. Let's see if you're able to, if it was inspiring enough to help at least your call, to be able to, manipulate the spell and ability a little bit.
Understood.
DC is pretty high though, but let's see if you got it.
I get it. This is going to be.
This?
It's persuasion.
Okay.
19 final roll.
Would I be helping with that?
No.
That would actually be a 24 final roll.
24 final roll. All right.
Yes, because I used the channel divinity beforehand.
With that, that'll. Hold on. Nah. Sadly, that will not be enough. 25 is what you needed because you're giving it to somebody else rather than yourself, or even just an ally in general, as in like one of the other players. So.
Understood.
It
Understood.
is what it
I
is.
tried.
By any chance, with the inspiring talk, it was directed at Karanos. Does he react in any way?
The talk or the boon is basically you giving inspiration to everybody rather than just 5 people or however many.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Is that feat for temporary? I thought that feat was for temporary hit points.
It is.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, good.
Plus 8 HP to everyone here.
All right. With that said, also real quick, you're having Myra. This is just me out of game. You're having Myra come in. I thought it was Amethyst that was discussed 2 weeks ago. The Amethyst was gonna sort of latch onto his back and then try to help out or sneak around.
I mean, she can if she wants, as long as it doesn't disturb the turn or the.
No, this is not.
Grid. Oh yeah.
Yeah, this
then
is
Amethyst for sure. Yeah.
Okay. I will let you know when it'll be pretty clear when the battle begins.
Yeah, go little fire demon. Have fun.
Alright. If that's the case, you'll see as Drakal will begin to step up. As he begins to do so, you'll see as he holds his head for some strange reason. Fuck, get out of my head, get out of my head. Alright, Amethyst, with me.
We... Amethyst, I believe in you. You can move. Maybe not. Okay.
Wrong, I think you're on the wrong tool. But Drakal, while you're sort of doing that, he'll just say, just attach along to my back. Hide behind me. Slink off when you need to.
I'm like a second skin.
Was Myra not going in? Is that what I got?
You can, but it will make things a little bit harder to, pull off.
Okay. I was really, you guys left Folly out, so that was gonna be a nightmare.
Alright. Drakal will begin to slowly enter. As he begins to do so, he tries to push it forward, but it seems to be the door doesn't seem to budge. Everyone make a perception check real quick. This is with sight.
Could you roll for me, please, Sensei?
Yep.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Raw's 18. Already, you'll see it.
Myra got a 21.
21 and 18. Alright.
Yeah, I really gotta change these dice before the battle. Fuck this.
So, for those who rolled a 15 or higher, you'd begin to notice as when Drakal tries to open the door, it doesn't seem to budge. But you'll notice as Amethyst begins to sort of, grab onto the back of Drakal, you'll notice as her mark begins to start shining for a moment. And the door will begin to start shining a white light, reciprocating it, and then will open. Just something to know.
By the way, does Amethyst have a natural ability to climb?
She should be, yeah. She should have it.
Okay, never mind then.
Yeah, because she's a Fire Genasi in Voden. So, as this begins to happen and occur, You'll see as Drakal will begin to walk up, slowly but surely. He holds up both of his hands, trying to come peacefully, before he's going to walk kind of over here before the Stormbird begins to or immediately begins to start screeching out towards him. You'll see as the Stormbird eyes him up and down, using the sort of red sort of scanner for a moment. Amethyst, you begin to try to hide and hide and hide behind him. Make a stealth check for me.
Alright. Oh, Jesus.
Oh boy, oh god, 13? You got a guidance on that or nah?
If I can get away with it, yeah.
I'll give you, I'll list, I'll give you one bone. One bone for now, but that's all. So roll a d4.
Right. One bone it is.
215, we're barely scooting on by, but we're scooting on by. As this begins to occur, Drakal will look over and say, Atlas, we do not need to fight here. I just want a conversation. I know that I haven't seen eye to eye, but please, let us talk things out. We do not have to be rash here. There is no need for blood to be spilled this day. No need. As this is sort of happening, Amethyst, you may move your token a total of your movement speed.
Alright,
So you're basically moving at half speed. I'm assuming you're using your bonus action to dash every time. So you basically move 30 feet each, over time when I say.
Fair enough. Okay, yeah. I'll go ahead and I'm just gonna slink off behind. Is this a building, actually, over here?
It is kind of like, yeah, it is kind of like a building, or a makeshift building.
Okay. Yeah,
you can you can easily sort of walk around and be able to hide inside if you wanted to.
Yeah, I'll just kind of get to this corner then.
Alright. As you begin to do so, you'll see as the Stormbird will begin to speak, and as it begins to do so, it has a very, in a very aggressive stance. But it flares out its wings and says this. Analyzing. Drakal. You have quite some nerve to show your face once more. I believed the chain breakers were dead and deceased. It seems that those scum still remain, like the cockroaches of Voden. What could you possibly have to say to me? With that, Drakal will begin to, again, keep trying to buy you time and speak in more and more and more. Amethyst, make another stealth check.
Alrighty.
Alrighty.
Fucking Christ, please.
Oh man, alright, 15. Well, let's see. Alright, we're gonna make some perception checks now at this point. They make it with disadvantage because they are distracted by Drakal. Let's hope for the best.
Got a plus 10 to this, what the fuck?
Oh man. Oh shit! That's not good, y'all. That's a 16. Question is, if anybody has inspiration for Amethyst, you can try to use it here if you think it's worth it, or if any of those people with the DM's inspiration, you want to use it here and now, the choice is yours. This is
What are you guys thinking?
This is a rough pickle.
While I like the idea of giving him the DM's inspiration, I have a feeling that, I mean, he's got a long way to go, and this is the very first one.
He has to make multiple rolls, yeah.
He's got to make multiple rolls, and he's got to succeed on every single one.
Is the DM's inspiration still going to be good tomorrow?
Yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. They just have it, you know, until they use it.
Mm-hmm.
So, yes or no?
Why does this have to be an attack roll? Damn it.
All right. So, confirmation from everybody here. 16 is the number that is going to be played, correct?
Did you add your guidance to that?
I only get one freebie.
Do you? I thought it lasts a while.
No, it's
It
only
lasts
one
for
and
a
done.
minute. Yeah, it lasts for a minute, but I already used it, so I'd have to recast it.
I'm willing, if the party comes together and says that they want me to use the DM inspiration, I'm willing to give mine up. But again, as far as I go, I hate to say it, it's a long shot.
DM's
seconds to
inspiration
decide.
is a bit too powerful. It might save us from a TPK.
Yeah, it didn't look like a bright future with those two first rolls.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
If that's the confirmation, so be it. It's locked in.
We.
As
I said we.
all right, as this begins to happen, the Stormbird will begin to continue speaking as he says this. But what if you've had plenty of time to talk, Drakal? Many years, many eons, yet wasted in your dream for freedom. A broken dream. A useless dream. As far as I'm concerned, all gods are to blame for this hell we call Vodin. I've figured things out. I only need confirmation. Your faith, your will, has blinded you from progress. You are now only but an obstacle. You and the others. And with that, you'll see as the Stormbird will begin to fly up for a moment and begins to eye directly down onto you, Amethyst. As it begins to do so, you see as they begin to take flight, as their massive sort of wingspan begins to almost encompass a large majority of the entire arena. As they begin to do so, they look directly towards you, Amethyst, and they look directly towards Drakal, and then the others. As they begin to say the final thing. Oh boy. Even now, after years of preparation, you still lie all the same. So be it. Actions have consequences. You die here and now. And with that, you'll see as the Stormbird is going to immediately jump down with full force and velocity, and it will crush and rip and tear Drakal into pieces. And with that, you see as he immediately grabs the likes of the skull of Drakal and rips it off his entire body and chucks it over to the likes of all of you down to the side. You see as it rolls over, bloodstains and more, sort of looking over as as it lulls down to each and every one of you. And as he meets his fate, so will all of you tomorrow in the second part of this raid boss, featuring the 7 souls and the Ascent. And with that, your souls are shackled, and the time for battle is now, my friends. That is where we will have to end today's session. Oh boy, here we go. So that is the route that happens. Drakal is dead. Oh god.
Fuck.
Great. Now I have to. God damn it.
And with that, I will explain. Well, I'll save that description of what happens with Amethyst and Amayo, but you're gonna see you're about to go into the phases, and everybody's about to be here. We'll get into that. Don't worry. Tomorrow. So it is 6 o'clock on the dot. I gotta get going because I gotta run a podcast. So I'm gonna go break down stream. I will be right back, guys. You guys hold on for just a moment. Alrighty, everyone. Hello. How's it going? My name is SenseiSuplex. I am a professional dungeon master, and you have just witnessed part 1 of 2 of this grandiose world event, aka boss fight week, as we're starting stuff off with a bloody strong Friday. So if you guys want to check out part 2, it's going to be tomorrow starting at 10 a.m. Eastern time to 2 p.m. Eastern time, as these individuals are going to be back to back and fighting for their goddamn lives at this point. So this is going to be a super fun one, but don't go anywhere because we actually have a giveaway to do real quick. So we're going to go do that, and we're going to thank our good old friends at Mithril Armory. So let me get that set up for just a moment, and yeah, we'll get everything going. Yeah, for those of you guys who want to be in or get involved with the likes of the server or get involved with the likes of MMORPG, that this entire living universe that I run, then yeah, be sure to join the Discord. I just did _project. You guys should be able to see the command over on Twitch. But for those of you guys who don't know, I run a living universe with me and multiple other dungeon masters in the same world. All the games can affect each other in big and small ways. So hey, you guys can even affect the games in real time by actually affecting the sessions through the likes of loyalty points, which is in the works right now, and more by helping out with world building and tons of other ways. So if that seems remotely interesting to you, drop a follow onto this Twitch channel, go over to the YouTube channel, go drop a sub, and stay notified. And even when after that, go join the Discord and get involved that way, because we'd love to have you. All right, with that said, we're going to go do the giveaway real quick. I'm going to unmute and tell them about the giveaway. So just 1 second, y'all. Just 1 second. I'm going to be muted on stream for a bit. All right, we are back. So let me go get this giveaway set up on Stream Elements. Give me 1 moment. While I'm doing that, I want to go give a quick little thank you to our sponsor for this stream, Mithril Armory, as they have been nice enough to allow us to basically do this sort of giveaway and promotion for their Kickstarter for their new Dragonheart dice set. So that being said, go check out our friends at mithrilarmory.com. We're gonna actually play a quick little ad, and we're gonna play a quick little video for them, as it's pretty sick. And the dice, oh my gosh, it has like a sort of draconic face on each and every single face of all of the dice sets. It's insane. So I'm gonna stop talking about it for right now. I'm just gonna I'm gonna play it, and you guys can check it out. Also, chat, let me know if for whatever reason you don't hear any audio or anything like that. That'd be weird. But yeah, all right, be right back, guys. One second, I'm trying to see why it's not playing. There we go.
We're so excited to bring you our second Hollow Dice Kickstarter and our 9th Kickstarter overall. Introducing. We worked with some incredible 3D modelers to come up with these beautiful dice that feature a dragon's head on every face. To start, we're offering your choice of gold, silver, or copper finishes, and they'll be shipped in a fabric Mithril Armory dice bag. We're looking to raise $6,300 Canadian, which is about $5,000 US, to place our initial order of dice and bags. Each set will be available for $45 for your first set, with an increasing discount for every additional set you back. When we hit our first stretch goal of $10,000, each backer will receive a free upgraded faux leather dice bag. We'll also unlock the polished silver and obsidian finishes. At $15,000, we'll include a downloadable encounter that's scalable for your party's needs. We'll also include a custom-made map for that encounter. At $20,000, we'll be able to create our custom wooden dice cases. They need to be oversized because these dice are bigger than most dice you get out there. We'll also upgrade that map and encounter to a printed physical map and printed encounter booklet, and every backer will receive that for free as well. After that, we have all sorts of things planned, but let's see where we get. Thanks for watching, and thank you for backing and helping this new set of dice come to life.
Alrighty, and again, thank you. Special shout out to our sponsor again, Mithril Armor. You guys are fantastic. Thank you so much for being able to sponsor this stream. So, everybody, if you haven't seen the message already, do ! ticket in chat. You guys have a total of 2 more minutes left. It's already, yeah. So once 2 more minutes elapse and go over, then you guys will have no more chances to win this giveaway for today. Now, keep in mind, if you guys don't win today, you may have a chance to be able to win tomorrow and in the future coming weeks, as we're going to be doing this multiple times throughout the next, or over the course of this month. As tomorrow, we're going to do another giveaway, and this is actually going to be for the likes of merch, so be sure to look into that at the end of the raid boss. Afterwards, we're going to be doing a final no giveaway for secrets, no giveaway for Valley, but we're going to come back next week and we're going to be doing those giveaways there. So again, you guys got about a little less than 2 minutes left to do ! ticket to try to get yourselves into here. We got about 17 entrants so far, so do not lose your, or do not miss out on your chance. Do not miss out. Also, I do want to say real quick, for those of you guys who are just joining us or who want to help support me and Sensei and everything that I do, we're actually going to be streaming over on Be Never Ending's channel, as I'm a co-host over there, and I'm going to be hosting our little talk show where we're going to be helping dungeon masters of all sort of calibers, whether you're new or old, to really be able to enhance your D&D games and bring it to the next level. We actually have a guest star, a friend of the server in Chaotic and Writer. He's in chat actually right now, so he's going to be also on there as our little guest star. So be sure to go check out that chat. It's going to be at 7 p.m. Eastern time over on the Be Never Ending channel. I will go drop the link over there in just 1 second. If you're in the Discord, you're going to get notified of it anyway, so make sure that you guys do so. We got about 30 seconds left, so make sure you guys are joining on in. Also, while we're here, if you want to continue supporting me, obviously I'm not making any money off of subs anymore as I canceled my affiliate contract. But if you do really want to help support me, because I'm obviously making significantly less money, you can help and support by going over to the Patreon, either maybe raising your tier on the subscriptions or Patreon sort of levels if you want to, or you can consider pledging and becoming a patron today. We give out lots and lots of stuff, such as homebrew races, homebrew subclasses, battle maps, and or exclusive access or insider access to the MMORPG Project Aurora. And heck, you might even be able to get involved with it a little bit easier if you pledge over there. So hey, feel free to support over there, and yeah, I'll do ! Patreon again, and it's up to you to be able to support there. All right. 3 minutes has passed. We got 17 entrants. Let's see, or the giveaway is now closed. We're going to throw it over to here and we're going to pull it live. All right, so let me open this up. Let me switch on overlays. I think it's this one, right? Is it this one? Yeah, okay. So we will draw a winner. Let's see who will be the individual for today. All right, in 3, 2, 1, draw. And that is Xander Rathos. Xander Rathos with a how many? A 4.76 chance to win. Xander Rathos, please say something in chat. Let me know if you actually want to win the giveaway or if you want to give it forward to someone else. Say it loud, say it proud. Mark something down in chat. If you don't say anything within the next 30 seconds, then I will have to go to the next individual. So, Xander Rathos, make sure you're saying something. Mods, also keep a quick eye on the chat if they say anything. Sweet, thanks. All right, perfect. So Xander Rathos, here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna go to the Discord, or join the Discord if you're not already in it. Yeah, do that, and you're going to direct message me. And probably later tonight, maybe either tomorrow, I'm going to basically message you saying like, hey, this is the information that I need. Go fill this out, and then we'll get you your dice as soon as possible. So again, thank you everybody. Make sure everybody GG's in chat. GG's in chat. We got to be good sports. If you didn't win, you have another chance tomorrow. So everybody, congratulations. GG's all around. That's what we like to see. That's what we like to hear. Okay, We're gonna go host the Be Never Ending channel. I think we should be able to do that. Yeah, we should be able to get that going. Think so. Actually, I'll have to do it afterwards. Okay. So again, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all tomorrow at 10 a.m. bright and early for the biggest raid boss of Soulbound history. All right. Bye, guys. Have a good one. Goodbye.